Ameliorated. I'm not sure what that word means. Kinda blow me out of the water with that word. The number panic. The back row problem. By giving you free HP gains every few battles. Oh, see, that's good. So, see, they did... Because I was trying to find somebody who wrote a summary of what the Dawn of Souls version of Final Fantasy II addressed or fixed or did anything. So that's cool. That's good. I like that. I consider that a positive change. So, when I'm leveling up, because you guys are saying level up evasion by utilizing shields. Will I see? So there is an evasion stat. So when the shield goes up, does evasion go up? Or does shield go up and separately evasion goes up? But I think you guys are right. I think this definitely falls into a Legend of Zelda 2 conversation, which is unanimously, if you ask 1,000 Final Fantasy fans, 90% of the people are going to say Final Fantasy II is a bad game, but that's because you didn't know how you were supposed to play it. And that's exactly the same situation with Legend of Zelda 2. Everybody played Legend of Zelda 1, learned how to play Legend of Zelda 1, and then they tried to be innovative and crazy and put in a level up system and be a badass, and they just changed the game too much and people just were taken off by that and they didn't like it. Yes to both sentences. So, evasion and shield is 2 different stats, but they level up at the same time. Sped up weapon and spell growth rate. Evasion has 2 parts. How many chances you get to dodge, which takes care of itself, and how often you dodge, which is tied to shields. By the way, side note, the fact that dodging is equated to a shield I think is silly. Mechanically, I don't mind it. But call it block. A shield does not make me faster in real life. You know, I'm not like, haha, I'm so much quicker with this speed shield. That's not what's happening. Alright. You guys can tell me, is the grinding I'm doing useless? I feel like it's useless. Should I not be doing this? Should I be somewhere else grinding? So I'm trying to get, because Firion in the fight that we just got done, we just got the Mithril, and we just killed the soldier. And Firion died fucking immediately in that fight. So I'm trying to get him healthier. Let's go hit the end. How you doing, Hardy? You good? 1 to 20 means you can dodge 1 hit and have a 20% dodge to hit. Okay, so... Whoa, that gets complicated. So I can bait up to 1 attack and I have a 30% chance to do it. Does not having any black magic. Yeah, and the fucking land turtle, which by the way is called a tortoise. Good job, English translating department. That guy fucked me up too. See, now who should I be teaching black magic to? Like, who is, I guess anybody, right? Like, anybody can kind of be the black mage of the group. Attacks, right, yeah, Final Fantasy 1 I saw that too. Like, you get like so many hits, and then each hit does so much damage, and that's what damage gets put out. You hit them like 15 times for 2 hit points apiece, so you do 30 damage. Accuracy 462. So that is you have a so Firion has the ability to, he's going to swing 4 times and he has a 62% chance to hit every time for 16 damage. That's the point. Someone has better starting stats for black magic, but you can teach anyone and turn anyone into a mage. Right, yeah. So I kind of noticed that. Like, guys, clearly your fucking meathead tank and big weapon. Like, he clearly started out good for that, but you can, what I refer to as hate fucking him into a a black mage. So if it has 2 hits, you can dodge 1, and unless second hit misses you, you'll be hit. So you actually... Okay, I understand why evasion's more important now, because you... Even us players, are getting more attacks on average than you can possibly evade. So when you evade, you don't evade all 5 of the hits that guy has. You evade one of them. So he still has 4 other hits at 65%, doing 20 damage a second. Or 20 damage per hit. Foe? What do you mean foe? Oh, so if foe has 2 hits, gotcha. Yeah, if you guys have a better place for me to be farming, let me know. So is it better with this weak shit? Should I have no armor on to help with my HP? Or you want armor? FF2 power strat can be summarized in such sentence: why tank a hit when I can avoid being hitted? And that makes sense. And since everybody can learn everything, because usually you leave it to the rogue to do that, right? But since everybody can do everything, why don't make everybody dodge like a rogue? You want light armor. So tell me, but explain to me why light armor over no armor? If taking hits is what increases your HP, why not just, you know, if I know these goblins aren't going to kill me even with no armor on, why not just go no armor? I put it as HP is your last resort for soaking damage. It's not your first. That makes sense. Yeah, everybody's Onion Knight. Which this is really, this is probably where the Onion Knight concept came from. Unlikely to avoid every bit of damage. Right, but you're mitigating though, is what you're doing. In the last dungeon, you ran into severe resource management problems. Yep. Light armor gives you some defense without sacrificing your evasion rate. So what about her? So what? Just leather, right? You guys are just talking when you say light armor. Just I should be in leather for everybody. I'm assuming her clothes are even lighter than leather. Can he put on? Gives you a lot of damage mitigation, which means you go through a lot fewer resources. Gotcha. Than just being naked. Maria, only light armor. Only light armor is clothes. So leather? You guys are considering leather to be heavy armor? No, I don't want to... No, lady. I don't want to stay here. You guys talk an awful lot about the guy who made the game. Alright, so I'll probably have to go back to the other town. Leather is medium. See, why doesn't it say that, though? Helm made of bronze. Breastplate made of copper. So it doesn't say, like, this is light armor, this is heavy armor. Because that would explain things. Yeah, that's what you should do, though. Like, despite how, like, fun and interesting the level up system is, like, you should explain to people how to operate your game. So if there is armor classes, light, medium, and heavy, you should at least tell people that. Yeah, but see, even if you look at the status, there's nothing in here. You could, well, okay, you could gather it from the fact that your evasion goes down or up. So that's 142. But see, I would assume, oh yeah, just, you know, armor makes you less evasive. That is obvious. So that, as a, you know, any gamer, without having it explained to him, would assume that that is just armor versus no armor is going to affect your status. I still wouldn't gather from this that there's weapon classes, or armor classes, rather. So I would have to... I want to get back to a different town so I can look at the earlier game armor. Was it Salamand? Could go this way to Poft. Bronze helmet, leather cap. Yeah, but that's bronze to leather. Which just makes sense. The heavier the armor gets, the less evasion you have. But that doesn't tell me that there's armor classes. Because if there's armor classes, that means that there's in-game light armor that is better than early game light armor. As opposed to just armor gets heavier as the game progresses. If there's armor classes, light, medium, heavy, then that means you have 3 different tiers of armor that all get better as the game gets farther. So it would have to be like, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. A bronze helmet versus a bronze mask. And the mask is the light armor and the helmet's the heavy one. What am I doing here? Wrong one. There isn't a medium armor type, at least not for long. Just light and heavy later. Okay, so there isn't armor classes. It's just farther you get into the game, the more your evasion gets reduced by your armor. So this could go back to what I was seeing with the defense ratings the same between Copper Cuirass and Bronze. But maybe Cuirass has more evasion to it, probably? Man, I could probably take this guy back. Where was the original place? Altair, right? Let's see if he lets me go to Altair. Yeah, lets me go to Altair. Not that either. Oh shit. Expecting him to take me there. Black garb and flame armor, right. I see what you're saying. It's just like Final Fantasy 1. Because this is armor. That's a robe. Sweet, a PDF of the manual. The Origins version.